update on the wastewater treatment plant upgrades. There was a meeting that was held with Lavella and the village. That was Wednesday, February 2nd. We met with them via Zoom and went through what they are proposing. The items started out with a project team introduction, and so it was pretty good in terms of getting to know them. There were 4 people from Lavella. There were 3 from BPD, which I believe is the financial or fiscal advisors. And then there was myself, Marcia Adams, John Carnevale, Heather Halstead, and Jake Swinley, as well as Don White was on the call. They went through and talked first of all about the background and objectives and the funding. Then talked about Lavella's scope of work and deliverables. And those have been provided, and if you would like to know what in the world they're taking a look at and what they're doing, they're taking a look here: permitting for building permits, planning board permits, SHPO permit. They're going to be setting up a task of preliminary design and final design, and then they will be producing deliverables, anticipated deliverables, with the final issue for construction plans and specs. They have a proposed schedule, which I will briefly take a look at in a moment. Their project control plans, the communication, site access, the change control and risk management and quality management, all of these were discussed, and there will be a contact with the town to discuss what level of communication they prefer as the project proceeds. And Jake will provide Carl's contact information, a village board member. Carl will be included on distribution of future meeting minutes.
That's good.
We then have, excuse me, I'm sorry, village standard, especially requirements and transfer of available record information was provided as well. And kind of finished up here with a technical scope of meeting schedules. February 18th at 9 o'clock, Village of Webster wastewater treatment. Participants will be Jake, John, Matt, Brian, and Brad. That will be Lavella, as well as Jake and John. And then there will be monthly progress meetings. Matt will be sending that information of monthly progress meetings the first Wednesday of each month at 10 a.m. The board, I promise, will be kept advised of all of the progress that is taking place for the wastewater treatment plant improvements. And the project schedule you have in your packet as well. This project schedule you can find in here, and there is a timeline in terms of the dates. It's a little bit hard to read because it was a long document and they have reduced it significantly. But February through April of 2022, they will have beginning the data collection, and then they will be moving to permitting, and that will continue on through December of this year. Also, preliminary design will go on February and March, and then we'll move into final design, which will run from April until September of 2022. And then we'll move to construction documents to December of 2022. Pre-construction services would run then through until approximately April of 2023. Construction then beginning in 2023. So I've provided you with their timeline for construction as they progress. Okay. In terms of their project scope, we have seen this before, but the scope of the project is here in these 2 pages, entitled Project Scope, and that fits along here with the opinion of probable project costs. You might remember that this was presented to the board and was presented to Medela, actually not this year, but last year, and we're projecting out to 2022 and 2023 to then begin actual construction, so some of these things obviously are going to change. Okay, but you have a timeline, you have a cost, as well as some of the principles that are involved in terms of contact as well. Okay? The monthly meetings and the updates on that Wednesday. Jake, I assume you'll be certainly part of that. I should be a part of that, and we will be disseminating that information to the board after that. Okay, so we will keep you all apprised of what's going on.